Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. We have Justin Timberlake here with the song called Conditions. So, a whole bunch of new songs there coming up from Justin Timberlake. This one is a great one, Conditions. We're gonna look at this with no need for any capo, so let's go right into this chords. And we're gonna take a look at the main part here. Both in the melody style but also with a simple string pattern. So before that, let's take a look at the chords and grips needed for the song. So we have first the G major 7. So what you do here, we're gonna use the bar version of everything here, not everything but this main part. So we have the G major and it looks like this. Okay, so you have a bar on the third fret here, you bar all strings, and then you need to add 5th on A, 4th on D, and 4th on G. Alright, then we have the C major 7. I keep the bar there in the same place, the 3rd fret, I bar all strings there. You don't really have to bar the last E string, but I do that just because it's easier to just keep it in the right same place there. And then I add 5th on D, 4th on G, and 5th on B. Alright, then we have the E minor 7, and that is to have all the strings open except from the 2nd A string. So open E, 2nd A, and then open D, open G, open B, and open E. We have A minor as well. So that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. And then we have the F, it's a bar chord, so play a bar there on the 1st fret over all strings, and then you need to add 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. And those are the chords needed for this main parts. Alright, but in the end there we have a long outro part. And with that we have a couple new chords needed for this. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the G, and what you can do here is to use the very same grip as the F one and then play it at this position here. So you just move the bar in your hand and everything, place the bar on the 3rd fret now instead of the 1st one, so this will be the G. A bar on 3rd, and then you need to add 5th on A, 5th on D, and 4th on G. Alright, so that is the G chord. And then we also have this D sharp major 7, but with an A sharp in the bass. It's a long name there, but what you do here basically is to play one bar here on the 1st fret, and you bar all strings except from the last E string. If you want, you can bar that as well, but you don't need to. So this is one bar there, and then I play a 2nd bar here on the 3rd fret, and I bar the last 3 strings there. So that will be 3rd on G, 3rd on B, and 3rd on E. Could be a little bit tricky there, but I think you practice and will get used to it. So that's this D sharp chord. And then we have the D and D7 left. Alright, so the D will be open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. And D7 is open D, 2nd G, 1st B, and 2nd E. So the last chords there from the G and so on was at the end, the outro parts. Anyway, let's look at this main part now. So we're gonna take a look at the melody version first. You will start at the G major 7. You hold the chord as it is, and you're gonna play just basically from the bass and down. So that will be 3rd on E, 5th on A, 4th D, and 4th G. You have a short pause there. Then you go to the next chord, and that is the C major 7. Again, hold the chord as it is, and you're gonna play that part. That is 3rd on A, 5th D, 4th G, and 5th B. Then you go and repeat that one more time. So you go back to G major 7, play the same. And again, the C major 7, the same. So that's the first half of it. Then we'll go to the E minor 7 and play this part. That is actually an E minor. My fault there. It's not E minor 7, it's E minor. So you bring in these 2 fingers there. Actually the 2nd D string as well. So my bad there. That's an E minor, not even. Okay, so you're gonna play open E, 2nd D, open G, and open B. And then you go to the A minor and play that part. That is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, and 1st B. Then you go back to the E minor and play that again, the same. Open E, 2nd D, open G, open B. And then you have this ending on F. What you do here, you hold the chord as it is, and you're gonna pick the 1st E string there in the bass together with 2nd G, 1st B, and 1st E. From the chord, you pick those 4 strings 2 times like this. And that's 1 round. So slowly, it goes like this. Yeah, we can also combine this with a strumming pattern, and that would replace it. So if you go back here to the G major, 1 strumming round will be down, down, up, clap, down. So down, down, up, clap, down. You're gonna play one of those strumming rounds per chord instead of the melody, or you can go back and forth with it, and then in the end you play F in the same way. So with 2 downstrokes instead. So 1 round of this main part with the strumming sounds like this. Then another round. All right, so you're gonna play like this till 3 minutes and 15 seconds into the song, and then comes this bridge / outro part. All right, so for this one we have the G again, and you could go with the standard G grip there. We're not gonna go over that one because we did this with the bar. We're gonna keep that line there with the bar chords on G. So, but you could go, of course, go with the standard G if you want. You can check that out somewhere else. But now we're gonna play this bar, and we're gonna play 4 downs on G, and then 4 downs on E minor, then 4 downs on this D sharp chord, then 2 downs on F, and then 1 down on D and 1 on D7. And that is 1 round. You're gonna play that till the very end. I believe that would be 4 rounds of it. So again. I had to play it for 2 rounds because the first round sound very bad. So I think you understand. This is what you need to handle Justin Timberlake's Conditions. So hope you love it, and feel free to support me here on Goran Guitar. Till next time, play tuned.